How are you? I hope all are good, right? Today, one good news, guys, from my side. Today, I decided every day I'm going to start, guys, latest banking updates and what is the amendments in financial sector, sir, especially in financial sector, guys. So no, you are no need to go for any other sites here. I'm direct every day. I'm going to provide my YouTube channel latest updates and what is the government decisions every day. I'm going to provide, guys. So those are new for my channel. Immediately you subscribe my channel, then you can every day you got the updates from my news channel, guys. This is a very good news from my side, guys. Please use this opportunity from your end. Okay, today topics, guys, on big breaking news. What is the big breaking news? Bank privatization, guys. Bank privatization. So the Niti Aayog is there na. So he decided Central Bank of India and Indian Overseas Bank maybe privatize this fiscal, guys, because this Central Bank of India headquarters is where is, guys? Central Bank of India Mumbai. Okay, Indian Overseas Bank Chennai. So what is the main reason for this bank privatization? Means recently, guys, this Indian Central Bank of India and Overseas Bank got losses, guys. So government of India, so every financial year they providing from recapitalization for banks, right? This year recapitalization is 20,000 crores provided for especially for banks, guys. Especially even though they going privatize also, go central government of India providing some recapitalization fund, right? So this is burden for government of India, guys. So central government of India thinking going to privatize those are loss making banks. Okay, but this is not an easy task, guys, right now, because if government of India going to privatize means they need to change more amendments, guys, in especially for in parliament, right? This is for this one president amendment, president amendment also required for this. So is actually what happened actually these all banks are comes under Banking Regulation Acts, guys. So Banking Regulation 1949. So then if government of India going to privatize banks means initially they change the Banking Regulation Acts, guys. So what is the Banking Regulation Acts? It defines those sectors 51% stake under government, that sectors comes under government undertaking rights. Then if you government of India changing this regulation act means that 51% going to 26%, guys. So then only banks are going to privatize. Okay, so we will discuss in another slide, guys. You see. What is the decisions government of India taking? You see, guys, the center could privatize two state-run banks, guys. Only one first thing is Central Bank of India and another one Indian Overseas Bank. Okay, so according to the report by Times of India, Niti Aayog, the government think tank, has recently submitted a report to the core group of secretaries on disinvestment, mentioning the names of two banks and would privatize this fiscal, guys. This is also in budget also this announced, right, guys. Finance Minister in the budget 2021, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced privatizing two public sector banks and one general insurance companies, guys, in 2021 and 2022. Especially the New India Insurance is there, they plan to privatize, guys. Especially this insurance sector, New India Insurance, they going to privatize. Okay, going to the new so according to the new public enterprises policy for Atma Nirbhar Bharat, Niti Aayog has been ensured with the task of suggest the name of PSU strategic sector to be merged. Okay, initially those are a strong bank is there, sir, guys. They merged. You see in last fiscal year Canara Bank and India Allahabad Bank, Andhra Bank, some banks are merged, right? After that remaining banks are there now, they going to privatize, guys, or made subsidiaries of the other PSUs. The report further added that Bank of India could be a potential candidate for privatization too. So in that list, upcoming list, Bank of India also there, guys. Bank of India headquarters Mumbai. Okay, to according to the report by Times of India, the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, and this is a DIPAM, guys. This DIPAM only decide the which sector going to privatize. Okay, this DIPAM is works under the Finance Department. Okay, Department of Financial Service will examine the proposal and discuss the legislative changes needed for privatization banks. I told us, guys, for this legislative changes needed before privatization of banks. For this legislative changes required for a parliamentary amendment required, guys. This is not an easy task. It will take more time, guys. Don't you panic. Okay, so next, guys. And what is the finance minister given trust to the employees, guys? You see this slide. Finance minister had recently said the interest of workers of bank which are likely to privatized. So they, whenever they privatize means those employees there na guys, some in a particular organization. So finance minister given some trustness, guys. What is the trustness? We see private will absolutely be protected whether their salaries or scale of pension, whether the salaries or pension will be taken care of. Okay, explaining the rationale behind the privatization, Sitharaman had said that bank in the country needed to be bigger, just like State Bank of India. They are planning, guys, especially for in complete India, they only do one or two, three, mostly four banks, guys. They are planning to only four banks in India. After some years, only one entire country, only one single bank, like State Bank of India. They are planning, guys. They no need to continue this dozens of banks. Okay, so they only they mainly maintain a one single largest bank like the State Bank of India, guys. We needed banks which are going to be able to scale up. We want banks that are going to be able to meet the aspirational needs of the country. Sitharaman had said a lot of thought had gone behind the intention to privatize some public sector banks, as further added. Okay, the Union government has budget 1.75 lakh, guys. You most important. This is an important question for all competitive exams also. What is the disbursement target for this financial year? 1.75 lakh crore from the stake sale in public sector companies in the financial institution, guys. This is a very important question. This current affairs question, guys. 1.75 lakh for this financial year disbursement. Okay, the amount is lower than the record budget 2.1 lakh. 2.10 lakh crore to be raised from the CPC dimension in the last fiscal. But last fiscal, guys, in 2.10 lakhs they targeted, but due to the COVID-19 situation, they are not reached that budget, guys. So this year definitely government of India planning to reach the budget, guys. That's why they're changing amendments very rapidly, guys. So don't panic, guys. If you are going, banks are going to privatize also, there no need to your job stability definitely is there. And finance minister in a video conference also told, though if banks going to privatize means we will consider the interest of workers, like that finance minister already told, guys. No, don't need panic, be strong, guys. So this is one big current big update, guys, burning issue. So those are new for my channels, guys. Please subscribe my channel immediately, because every day I'm going to provide the like this everyday videos, guys. Latest updates I am going to provide. This is useful for your upcoming banking exams also. So be strong, guys, and all the best. Please subscribe my Bank and SBI channel for latest updates, guys. Jai Hind.